Okay. Yeah, looks like things are good. Interesting. Oh. Okay. Haven't really messed with the click map much. That glowing's a little weird. Oh. Can I turn that off? Or is that... And... Ah, okay. Right. So I'm messing with a few things, clearly. And right now I have it set up with a ridiculous amount of mods. Sort of. Not like any of the... not too many of the cosmetic ones, just like... there's one. The one that allows for up to 999 people. Although, if I remember right, the default doesn't allow that. It only allows up to 16. Guess we're gonna have to check that. I can edit it later if that's the case. I love the googly eyes, those are pretty good. Stat tracker, things that are required. Twitch integration. I should look at some of the additional Twitch integration stuff. Unfortunately, if they rely on points, I can't use them because I am not affiliated with Twitch yet. Someday. I missed Mixer because you just had that out of the bat, and Mixer integration was very easy to play around with. I enjoyed that a lot. I don't need anything that makes it easier, I don't think. It's better spectators fun. Custom difficulty, so I have a ridiculous difficulty on. I call it Starship Super Silly. It's the Starship Troopers Pro setup, but I turned all of the enemies' stats down to Hazard 1, and then made the spawn cap 1000. If I had a worse computer, I'm sure this would kill it, but we'll see what happens. Feel free to join, anyone can. It will be a sandboxed account if you do. Anyway, let's get started on this 16 Dreadnought 80 a Quark mission. Let's see if it actually properly loads the level this time. I've had, if there's a significant amount of primary objectives, sometimes it'll get most of the way through level generation and crash to desktop. We'll see if it works this time. Anyway, in the meanwhile, just gonna be sitting here in the loading screen for a bit. If there's any mods you can think of that I should play around with, I'm definitely open for suggestions. And other extensions and streaming tools. Keep in mind I'm not affiliated, so a lot of them I can't really use. Just kind of a shame. I don't think I can even receive bits or have subscribers. I need to have 50 followers and a little more time under my belt, because the previous time I had doesn't count anymore. Just because it's been over 30 days. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm definitely down for just goofing around a few days, especially over the winter. I have used to lose it PTO, so might as well. Alright, so how's this gonna work? One, we have ridiculous spawn rates, but one of the things I am curious about is if the quarks are secondary, does that mean there are only the Cork rise in spawns. If they're primaries, I think that's the case last time I checked. If the Corks are a secondary objective, the spawn rates do not raise as if you're in a Corks mission. Granted, it won't matter, because look at this. We're already knee-deep in bug corpses. Oh yeah, Bosco and multiplayer should be on, so if you join, Bosco will still be here. I figured that's probably fair with how ridiculous this is, and it will scale up to 4 players. I don't have it set to scale past that, because I don't know how to in the current mod. But if we get enough people that things start being easy, I can always edit the difficulty. Where did the breeder go? I really need that guy gone. There you are. Anything that spawns infinite bugs. The swarmers, if I remember right, have separate spawn caps. I think the same goes for the hatchlings, or shockers, but I'm not entirely sure. Which means that having more of them will not decrease the amount of bugs of other kinds that we see, which I could, cheese the spawns by spawning weaker enemies that I can just juke and running around the map. One thing I usually do when I play this sort of thing is I activate all of the dreadnoughts and run to the other side of the cave and let them accidentally kill each other. Particularly because spawning dreadnoughts decreases the spawn rate, so I will have less drastic random swarms, and it's finally slowing down enough that I can consider my actions. So a lot of the dreadnoughts are right here. Oh, hi. Get out of here. Please. And since the spawn rate is so high, the pre-made enemies, the ones that are there when the level is spawned, spitballers, breeders, and cave leeches, brood nexuses, all those cannot spawn after the game is started. Where is Bosco? But since the spawn rate is so high, there will be a lot of them. So I need to keep looking up, which I'm still bad at with all my hours in this game and the years I've been playing. Alright. Steve army is on. I need to start racking up my Steves. And it's gonna be a little hard. I want one of you. Did I get you? I got you. Alright. That'll draw a lot of fire from me. Honestly, if I brought someone with pheromones, that'd probably be a good idea for this. Just being able to divide the horde and distract it. Normally when I get overwhelmed, I just throw it on a shield. Another thing you'll notice is I didn't want to bother with having to get nitro when I can barely move. At least not too much. So, until I get more people in here, the nitro cost of... goodness. Nitro cost will be 1 for resupplies. Well, that was fast. Can I leave? I need to get rid of that goo bomber. There's gonna be a million others. Thanks, Molly. Actually... nope. I was gonna say I might have a temporary reprieve, but... Alright, let's decrease some of the spawns in the dumbest way possible. Will you up? Wow, that took a while. Oh, good, the twins. At least want the shockers to stop spawning. Jeez. Can we just agree that shockers are like the most annoying enemy in the game? Alright. Gonna make more mistakes? Why not? Barely, Bulb. I barely ever make that joke. That's a lie. I'm sure people are tired of it by now. Entered a new room. Okay. So I need to make sure I'm only gonna be grabbed a little. Bosco can only rescue me a little. Wait, this isn't a new room. I'm back in the start. Alright. Backtracked. There's... Oi. That looks like a possible exit. Oh, that's the place I went to open up an egg. No, this is the one I shot at from a distance. Yeah. Okay, so let's kite them a little. Let them start digging. Go find another egg. The more I can have going at once, the more they will just randomly die. To each other, mostly. Okay. Need to make sure I don't get... Okay, grabbed by... cave leeches. That's a lot of quarks. Well, I do need 80 of them. Somehow. Oof. Great. Pheromones. Luckily, since they're all level 1 enemies, I can take a little bit of beating. As long as I'm smart about things. I wanted to pop that cocoon on the ceiling, but I kind of got chased out of there. Sounds like the twins are healing. Yes, they are. Ooh. It's a lot of eggs I can sort of reach. Where is that menace? Well, here's this menace. Oh, Molly, the least trustiest of mules. Molly hasn't killed me yet. It's better than she usually does. Shoot. You the regular one? Yeah. Oh, Hive Guard. Shoot. There he is. Well, luckily their attack rate is very slow in Hazard 1. Otherwise, I would not have been able to run straight through them. The big problem is the twins can teleport. And, when you're trying to get ammo and there's a million lacerators teleporting underneath you, it gets hard. So every time they teleport under you, they'll launch you into the air. Oh, found another one. I knew that was gonna happen eventually. Oh, doubles. Please die. Both of you. Here we go. a little bit safer. That's a hole. When I was testing out this last night, I kept running down my own resupplies repeatedly. Because the random mission, or the mission content randomizer, the one that allows me to do so many dreadnoughts at once, likes to fold the levels in on themselves to a ridiculous extreme. I'm really only doing that for health. Oh, which I don't need right now. But it's good to have it down before you need it. Okay, that's safe-ish. Another guy. I'm gonna have to take a look at the map soon and see where the next closest egg is. Not egg, cocoon, whatever, you know. They look like eggs. Alright. I'd say that's sufficiently, chaotic. I'm in the air. I saw cocoon. I lost it. There's one. Eventually there'll be enough to just kind of tear me a new one before I can move. It's getting close. Oh boy. Do not want. Bye. Nope. Missed. Wow. 9. Yeah. I have no idea where I'm going. Biggest issue with my plan. Those fireballs are from the Hive Guard, who can make little arc ones like that. Hey, one of the dreadnoughts killed one of the other dreadnoughts. There's... oh, hi. I don't know if I... got him? No. So it's... the next closest one is somewhere over here, I believe. It's probably one of the ones I've ran by before. Oh. No. That one's secluded. Come on. Pop it and let's run. Alright. The next ones, I believe... did I kill one of your lacerator buddies? That looks like a shotgun attack. Hi, Dash. Your food's in the other room. It is ready for you. I think the way forward... oh boy. It's right here. No, Dash, clawing me's not going to get you to get food. It's in the other room. Hold on. Baby, no. Now you can hear all the dreadnoughts digging. I believe they tend to kill each other a lot more when they dig, so that's perfectly fine with me. Let's see if we can find more. I was choosing them a little with dreadnoughts before. You could run them around a lot, but the survivability of a driller in this sort of situation is a little bit lower than that of a gunner. Really? Maybe I shouldn't have done it in the glacial strata, but hey. At least it's not the magma zone. There'd be cracks in the floor every 2 seconds, because, jeez, the magma zone has no chill. Excuse me? Goodbye? Just one? That's a lot of grabbers. Let's make it a lot less grabbers. There we go. I got some screaming. Got some cave leeches. Saw you that time. And my baby's screaming in the other room again. She's healthy, she's being fed well, don't worry. I take very good of my care of my kitties. She's just being a little bit of a spoiled brat. She got used to me always being available to Bug during the pandemic. And technically I am available to Bug right now. Just... Hey, spitballers. Yeah. Oh. Of course. Thought I was still angled over that. That would have been convenient. Hey, Shellback, are you still bugged? Nope, you actually have a ragdoll. Wow. No. No. Yes, there are many brute nexuses. Need that. Ow. Way too many bugs to clean out. Exactly what I was looking for, honestly. No. They actually have me on the ropes. If I didn't have it... Oh my gosh, no. Let me up. Physics. Let me Skyrim. That wasn't that steep of a hill. There we go. We have Skyrimmed. Another one. Oh, no. I lost head tracking. I'm gonna have to fix that soon. Hopefully, yeah, the mic still appears to be good. My camera has been acting up the past day, trying to work with this. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be done soon. I've run out of Bosco Revise. No one's joined to fill in that role. So I guess I have to weed out some of these guys. Pull in some resupplies. Health. This'll... Oh my goodness. Did that drop on one of them? I think I saw it hit someone. Okay. Now I have another angry arbalist. That's not good. But neither is going straight through them. And somehow I survived that. Oh, there's no escape over here. I would not be able to do this if the enemy scaling was not set to hazard 1 levels. I'm not... definitely not good enough to do this level of stupidity on my own. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna try. Now, this setup, like the ridiculously large caves that mission content randomizer does, along with a escort mission, a Dottie mission, those end up being ridiculously frustrating as Dottie starts flying around because the levels loops around on top of itself and causes a lot of the paths Dottie's supposed to be on to be floating in midair. Making it so if you fall off Dottie, which you will, because Dottie will go straight up repeatedly, you will not be able to get back to her without zip lines, grappling hooks, rocket jumps in case of engineer, or a lot of planning. Nope. The worst part about this is I can't go up on those zip lines. I can only come down. Going up, I will immediately be AoE'd by a million dreadnoughts at once. So I basically need to make sure I have Skyrimable slopes to run up. In case you don't know what I'm talking about with Skyrim, well, it's the Unity engine? Which one is it? I think it's Unity. It has an issue with slopes where you're able to climb up if you angle at them just right a lot of the time. Nearly any slight slope, and it looks absolutely ridiculous. I first personally saw that with the horses in Skyrim, so that's what I usually refer to. Right. Is that a machine? Not a machine event. A robot event. Basically a machine event. I think that's a prospector up there. I only saw a slight glimpse of it. Oh boy. Oh, one of the sideways ones. Hey, an egg. And that's the last of me. Yeah, that mission went about as well as I thought it would. Alright, let's get tracking back on. Why did you turn off? What's the camera that turned off? As far as I can tell, and I don't know why this keeps happening. Yeah, there. Alright. Alright, that's better. Yeah, that's about how all this will go unless someone joins me. Oh, good. Another YouTube spam bot. Yeah, that's what I expect. Guess at least technically they're views, right? To turn that off. I wonder if there's a quick way to set up high gravity. That sounds awful. To set up 50 quarks. Sorry, to set up restarting the face tracking on VC face. Having a single button to press to restart that would be great, considering it keeps breaking. I could be using another face tracking software, and I've considered doing so. Oh, right click. Okay. Just haven't really got around to playing around with any of the alternatives. Loot explosion. Why is that a red? Oh, that's the one with the loot bugs explode and can kill you. Pretty sure. One thing I've been wanting to test is refinery missions. If you have a single pipe long on all three of them, which is only possible with mods, naturally. Particularly one that our Lord and Savior Cape Newell, it's the name of the modder, made. Seriously, that's his name on here. Deep Coaster Tycoon, which it says much larger distances. I don't know what the actual limit is. I haven't really tested, and I don't think it would be able to with the ridiculous settings I'm currently on. But if I only have one segment on all three, when it gets to the point where you have to fix the lines, I'm really curious what will happen. You know what? While I'm waiting, since no one's here yet, let's do that. Let's turn on a really stupidly easy hazard. Do I really want to? I could kill the entire pool count. That's interesting. I didn't know Hazard 1 only had one disruption. That can't be... Really? Three and three. So... Is that... Is that the same for... Okay, 2 scout. Bin 1, max 2. 2, 2. 2, 2. 2, 2. Really? Hazard 4 has only 2 enemies? Any pools for disruptions? That doesn't feel right, because I've seen 3 disruption type enemies in the same game. Oh. I forgot. You're still turning, aren't you? So... That looks really weird. The barrel looks so out of place. But anyway, every so often, the ring will rotate through the ship in this mod. And I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Anyway, so yeah, have ridiculously easy, sort of. Let's I'm just gonna try this really fast. So, oh shoot! I also don't know why the difficulties don't allow you to switch between them outside of this menu. Like, after the first time? I believe when I was setting these all up, I could. Then I closed out and restarted. All of them were gone, except for the default Hazard 5. And I have to change my difficulty through this. I feel like that's a bug or limitation in the API, but I don't know. Alright, let's just do this real quick. I'm going to need to be driller to try this out, because I need straight lines to all of them. And... yeah, let's do scout driller. I made scout driller, his whole purpose is to be able to get things off of the roof. So he has the plasma cannon set up to explode within containment breach. So I can harvest a whole cave by myself. I should turn off, I should minus 100 the hazard bonus, but it doesn't matter because this is a sandbox mode, so, and all my guys are like level 25, I think. All of them except for Gunner. So it's not like the experience does anything. And since I'm not really going for progression stuff, money and all that aren't also can't be sent back to my main account. But still, it kind of feels wrong to be messing with these things. And the ones that break the game the most are considered approved. However, the multiplayer mod that I'm messing with has an approved version that goes up to 8 players. And that's honestly 2 more players than I need to include my usual show or amount of people who show up to play this game. So that is perfect. Occasionally I'll get 8 people in our personal Discord. And yeah, that would be great. I'm gonna keep that around along with some of my other quality of life things. It is approved, so there's gonna be an occasional person who's like, I've never used mods in this game, how does this work? I need to just tell them to click yes and join me. Because honestly, that's all you need to do to join a modded game. Yay, my favorites. Oh. It's because the secondary is kill shockers. I don't know if they'll continue spawning past the initials, because this isn't really an area they normally spawn in. I don't know if they're just added to the pool, or if they're spawned in the beginning of the level with some extras, like a lot of the secondaries do. They kept that sort of thing. Oh, right. I should have turned off mission content randomizer. This is going to be stupidly long. Mm-hmm. Oh well. Still need to find all of them. Mission content randomizer, the types I've found tend to bunch up, which is kind of weird. Just gonna make shortcuts around while I'm looking. Oh my. Yep, really? I get the hitbox of this thing is bigger. Good enough. That should really hold them off. Over here. That's where I want to be. I think. So I need to head in generally a western direction. I didn't even need to do that. He was already low. I could just pickaxe him. Where the connection to the rest of the tunnel looks to be 2 cave systems below me. I'm gonna have to make a lot of shortcuts. Let's see if I can get down the side of the wall here instead of coming out of the ceiling. Gotta come out of the ceiling that way. Yep. Good enough. Can get back up there. Next. It's a starting room. I can probably make a better shortcut than that, but I don't care that much. As long as there are ways around. I should be getting a beer at the bar before I start these. Just make it a little easier to goof off. Alright. I think this goes to the refinery. Don't know yet. Yep, okay. Perfect. Now, I believe all of the liquid morkite wells are going to be within a reasonable distance. I don't know if they spawn terribly far away from the refinery in the mission content randomizer version of this mission. Give me your flashlight, you're useful. Um, I hear one. I think. Could be anything, really. There's the loot bug farm. So many loot bugs. Oh. Oh. Okay. I think that's a problem for later me. Gonna run straight into the rest of the tyrant weed, aren't I? Oh. Too far? Yeah. Oh, and I hope no one gets offended if I call Hazard 1 super easy. It's not necessarily, like, it's easy for me, for sure, because I've been playing this game for so long. And if you like playing on Hazard 1, I have nothing against that. It is fun to be able to not worry as much, and if you just want to do, like, the mining, it is like, there's nothing wrong with that. And if this game's a little hard for you, there's also nothing wrong with that. Play on the hazard level you want. Play whatever you want, really. There's nothing wrong with being a fan of different difficulties than a lot of other people are playing. Don't let the tryhards convince you otherwise. I am a fan of a lot of this game. I like to mess around with things, and I've played for a while, so I tend to play on 4 minimum, unless I'm introducing people to the game, and I will often play it on 3, but that's just me. If someone I'm playing with wants to go lower, I will gladly go lower. And make sure they stay alive, because that's more important than just about anything to me. Making sure that the other player is having fun. Alright, I don't know where the third one is. 2 are clustered together over here. There appears to be a pit. Knowing this game is going to be down around a corner near that cliff. So the spitballer right next to... yep. Oh. Well, I forgot Tyrant Weed was there. Probably should just kill him. Won't take too long. If I could freeze him, I could probably take him... oh wait, Tyrant Weed can't be frozen. But you can get the extra damage from having a full freeze bar, if I remember right. So I might be able to kill him in 1 hit if I had that. Oh well. Doesn't matter.
Damn flares could need an upgrade.
That sounded a bit like a whale. Don't know if that was just an ambiance noise, though. Hey, there we go. If it is a whale, it's decently far away, which I'm only a little bit surprised at. Okay, see if this mod allows for this big of a pipe. Oh, going to need...
Here. Let's get it hooked up to the refinery.
Really? Oh yeah, I'm not playing on the fake... or the, custom difficulty anymore. I actually need to get Nitra. Well, crap, that's actually gonna be a little bit harder, because I don't really have a good way to see around without a scout here. Yeah, well. See if it goes all the way. Oh, yeah.
Pipeline successfully connected to pump jack.
Oh, that is just silly. And it doesn't have collision because it's too long. They mentioned this being a possible issue. And it's because of the way the game calculates the splines. Like, there are nodes of collision at a certain distance, and that's all they need for any normal sized pipe. So it cuts down on the computation they need to do. It's perfectly reasonable. It just breaks the game if you have something silly going on, like I currently do. I guess you're a source of nitro. Sorry, little loot bug. Shouldn't be eating precious minerals.
I die a little inside every time I have to take
Another reason I miss mixer integration. Back then, I had it set up so I can summon a whole bunch of loot bugs. I had a mission where I summoned like 50 of them until my computer started lagging, and I killed most of them all at once. And my game slowed down so much that every single frame the loot bugs would sound their cry again, and it was going at a slow rate initially that it kind of sounded like chanting that was speeding up as the pieces of loot hit the ground and stopped having their physics calculating. So it's just kind of a little loot bug cheer. Should make that a notification sound or something. I'll have to extract the soundbite from that clip. I have it on my computer somewhere. I don't think I was streaming at the time when I messed with that. Even like not streaming to YouTube or Twitch. I think I was only streaming to Mixer at the time, just so I could mess with the integration. That's how I started streaming. I just wanted to try out the integration of this game. I met some people I liked playing with, and I was sticking around basically to find new people to play with for a while. And I just kind of dropped off the face of the streaming planet for a bit. You know, life kind of happens. Oh. Did you not do a healing pod? There's a healing pod. You. Frequently, it'll summon as many healing pods as bars you have exceeded its threshold on, so I just got the second threshold, so next time it'll should summon 2 healing pods. Oops. There's another one. Did I get you? No. Alright. Someone I don't have to worry about while exploring. I have 60 nitro on me, it's time to start cashing in. It's gonna hurt a little. Entire shield, it's fine. Perfectly fine. And one thing I could do, since I don't have a good way to see in the darkness, is just let the loot bugs find minerals for me. Every time they eat them, they actually make them 50% more minerals. And you can just have them eat them over and over again to generate more minerals. A little cheesy and takes a little too much time. I wanted to get through this as fast as possible, so I'm gonna need one resupply at the very least. Then I should be able to have enough drilling fuel to set up the rest of these pipes.
Don't waste your ammunition.
Probably shouldn't have set up those shortcuts just to set up those shortcuts, but you know, habits die hard.
Took out a loot bomb.
Anyway, while I'm messing around with this,
Getting closer to our
is anyone actually in chat right now? Doesn't look like it, other than the spam bot, the Find Your Love spam bot. Why do I keep getting those? Alright. So, stick it over here. Need to get to you and to you. And I think there's no obstruction that I can't drill on the way to both of them.
resupply arrived. Go
Should be easy.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Let's make it happen. I'm hoping for a hard crash, because that'll be ridiculous. And in line with breaking this game, honestly. I think I need to clear out that a little bit. Right. That looks sufficient. The pipe's over there? There. Pipe's over there. That guy might be in the way.
No flares
Can
ready.
take care of that. Oop, a little short. Oop, my bad. So they made this a little bit harder to do in one of the updates, and then they seem to have fixed it. And I'm still a little slow at it since I went without doing it for a while, and now some of the timing's a little different, it feels like. Since the heating is changed. But it is possible to do it again, so they slightly unnerfed it as far as I can tell. Don't really need to mess around with the EPC anyway. It's just, I found this to be a fun challenge.
Breaks over, miners. Swarm headed directly for you.
Learning how to mine well with the EPC. And I'm I'm still working on it. Definitely, can definitely say that if it's not, if you're not looking for something to mess around with, it's not going to be the most fun. You just want to play around with something new. Give it a try and see how good you can get. Alright. Perfect. Second pump jack connected.
You just need to set up one more, and then we can start the extraction sequence.
Alright, let's find the actual grind hitbox. Should be one right by the pipe. Okay, the way to get up there was over there. Self-solving problem. Just walk near an exploder and let it take care of itself. Oh, I could take this back up. Oh, wait. Grinding's the same key as everything else.
Hang in there. The wave is almost dealt with.
Duh.
Match whatever's left.
This is letting me point at a long distance. Can I just point straight to it? Yes? I didn't have to go up there.
Pipelines and pump jacks are all in place.
Alright,
And the liquid morkite is waiting. Return to the
time to find out what happens with one piece. No places to actually break down.
The liquid morkite is being extracted. Refinery and all pump jacks are
Alright,
working
the
at full
first breakdown should be, what, around 25-ish?
toes and do what you can to protect and
Eh.
maintain the equipment.
Spline is not happy with what we've done. There we go. I wonder where the actual hitboxes are. There's one. That's one way to find out. Because
Sequence at 25%. Liquid morkite is
the
flowing
hitboxes
through the refinery like honey.
you should be able to hit as well. Oh, you can crawl around the whole non-hitbox. That's good to know.
Okay, we got a problem with the pipelines. Fix it to keep the extraction running.
Alright. I guess that's sort of what I expected. So they have a contingency plan for this exact scenario.
This pipeline is fixed, but there are more outstanding issues.
Good. Proud of them. They know this mission would be cheesable without this, or worse, crash to desktop. They made it so that the wells, the pumps at the wells can be one of the nodes if there are no other nodes available. Darn, I was hoping this would completely break it. I'm gonna have to save a clip of this to send to my friend, because he was wondering the same thing. So, 1 second. I always forget what the hotkey for just saving a clip is. I think it's Windows Shift G?
Pump sequence at 50%. Refining commencing
I just always hit Windows G, pull up the Windows bar, and save recording manually. I need to memorize the shortcut so I don't have to bother with that. Meanwhile, let's pop some loot bugs. Let's pet some loot bugs. Little loot bug party. Let's see if we can get the whole map worth of them here. Well, no.
Pump sequence at 75%. You're doing
That exploder didn't kill him. Alright, it's about time for another breakdown. Yep. Called it.
The extraction has stopped. Pipelines need maintaining.
I think I have larger hitbox on too. It's annoying that grind and fix are the same button, and a lot of times trying to fix, I'll just end up grinding away instead.
Mine carts are
Yeah.
so last year.
Fine, I'll take that one.
Light it up.
Oh, thought I'd boss.
Reliable drone, Bosco. Bosco, buddy. Bosco, come here.
I should stop annoying the drone.
Pipeline repaired, but other pipelines are still malfunctioning.
Okay. Up here. And that should be the last of it.
Extraction is back up and running.
Hmm.
It stays that way.
There we go. Probably another spline error. Definitely not supposed to be stretched out back.
Hold the line while the pump sequence continues.
Just gonna hit it when it's done and go back to a multiplayer game. If anyone wants to join, feel free.
All liquid mortar has been refined, and the cargo rocket is loaded and
You do not have to jump in the Discord if you don't want.
you're ready.
Like, randos who aren't watching the stream probably won't see it because I had to set it to sandbox.
Sending in the dropper to get you out.
Mm,
Hang tight.
not a lot of people want to play when there's no progression, it would appear. Some of my friends have the same issue because they're still working on a few things. They'd rather be able to work on that than have to put it all down just to play a ridiculous map. Yeah, sure, okay. Occasionally I just want to do something silly. But I also don't have any progression left in this game other than if they introduce new things,
Is 3 minutes.
or the promotions, minor level. Which, honestly, getting past your first promotion, nothing really matters after that. It's just, how big do you want your number to be?
Gotta wait for the recharge.
I could always make my number a little bigger. Oh,
Victory objective
needed one.
Fine job.
Just one.
Give me a rock and stone.
I don't have access to litter this with. Oh well.
Extraction commencing. Good work.
There we go. So now I know. If you make the pipes only 1 segment long, then they will break at the pumps. It would have been more convenient if it broke at the refinery, but there's no way that would happen. Too convenient. See, I didn't kill all of them. Yay, I made progression on the season. Oh yeah, I do have that. That is progression. And yeah, I like unlocking the cosmetics. But I can do that later. I play this game too much anyway. Alright. Lobby's back to being open. Let me select a mission that seems interesting. Hi, Dash. What? Where's your brother? Do you want on my lap? Do you want up? No, you wanna be near me? Sure. Come sit in your cuddle cup. What? Don't have full body tracking. Actually, I don't have much tracking on this model anymore because I couldn't figure out how to do an idle animation for VC face. So I detached all the limbs from the skeleton and pre-posed it like this. Someone is better with VC face, Blender, and Unity than me. I would love for some help setting up a idle pose so I can switch between sitting and standing and all that jazz. Maybe use the same model for both VR tracking and for just sitting. And yes, I do actually sit like this if I'm... Why are you attacking my sleeve? You're weird. If I actually am playing on a controller. Right now I have my feet sort of like that, but I'm using mouse and keyboard. It's just I don't have a good way to put those things into the model, so I just kind of hid the hands behind the legs and call it a day. Don't have to mess around with things that aren't being rendered. Stop. You're not supposed to use your claws. Alright. She is a sweetie. She doesn't actually, like, nick me. We're trying to teach her not to use her claws at all for getting people's attention. Like, soft paws. She can retract her claws when she pokes us. She doesn't need to use her claws. Oh well. Cats will do what they want. Oh goodness. 40 alien eggs? 16 quarks. 6 dreadnoughts. It's kind of fun. Oh, I guess I could show you the ridiculousness that this escort duty does in this mode. Public. See, I can't switch to the other one. I have to do it through the menu, which means I'm gonna have to find an interesting one again. I have to see if I can ping one of the mod developers to see if they can figure out what's going on with that, but our Lord and Savior Gabe Newell, the mod author, I don't actually know his real name, or any of his other handles. I only know that one. He's having a hard time. If you want to go donate to him to make it, make his life a little less painful, that would be fantastic. Grabbers, fleas. Already did liquid markite. Let's do... Domesticate 9 loot bugs? Domesticate. Usually that's for... The secondaries for killing things. Does that mean I can, like, Steve them and have them follow me around? 'Cause that's a little silly. I'll try it. For escort duty, I should not be using this driller. I want neurotoxin guy.
Pumped up and ready to kill.
Do I really want to bring... Yeah. It's both single point and crowd clearing at the same time. Coil gun's a little ridiculous. This grenade's good. That is... I don't like the new grenade for gunner. I tried getting into it, but just couldn't really do it. Hi, Dash. So you should be able to interact with the Twitch integration, I believe through just, like, sending hashtag A or hashtag B in chat. I guess I could test that myself. I don't know if you need to even capitalize it. See what happens. That didn't seem to work. I wonder if it ignores me because I'm the streamer. What it should be doing is it should be causing him to pour me a drink. It's set up right. Maybe it's not connected. Integration. Okay, so if I know these correct, these are things to make it so that when you have points in Twitch, you can buy ridiculous numbers of bugs. You can summon bugs with red sugar in them. I don't know what hand-drawn spawns is. But why? Aha. I did this once before, and I guess I haven't set it up again. Yeah. Only a little disappointed in myself. I don't suppose I can do that without restarting the game. Let's find out. Oh great, she's going to start knocking things off for attention. Yes, Dash? There shouldn't be anything in range that's actually in danger if she messes with them. Excuse me for a second. I just picked her up and put her outside the room and closed the door. She's literally only doing that for attention, and I will give her plenty of it later. You know, cats are a little ADHD and want to be entertained anytime they're awake. Only a little, though. She is a sweetheart, though. And I guess after I get this set up, I'll play a mission and probably go play with her. Where did it download to? There we go. Go. Make sure it works. It's late on my side. Yeah. So the delay in the stream is probably going to be the biggest problem with this. Okay, it is fully working now. Dark Morkite.
We fight for rock and stone.
Alright. I forgot what oh yeah, I was gonna see if the drill dozer spawns a absolute ridiculous path again. And find out what domesticate 9 loot bugs means in this app. I think I need to recalibrate. My model's not smiling as often when I do. Oh well. Seems to be neutral facing a lot. Yeah. Well, at least it's not going every 2 seconds like we used to. And occasionally it would go into angry mode when I didn't want it to, and I was not entirely sure why. But if I do look down, it will go into sad a lot without me actually making a sad expression. Idiosyncrasies of how they do the custom calibration, which at least you can recalibrate it and try again. And it's getting a lot better with my calibration as it is. Hello, everything. Alright. It's time to fall. Let's boss go shoots me. Yeah. Hello, Shellback. Rather you not. As a reminder, well, or for anyone who's joining me now, this is the setup for Stormtroopers, Pro, Stormtroopers, Starship Troopers, that one. But I decreased the enemy's health and damage down to Hazard 1, and simultaneously increased the number of spawns to a ridiculous amount, to the point where it's really hard to actually keep up with the spawns. Even with the reduced health. The idea was to make it just too hard to complete a mission alone. And see how many people we can get into the lobby. And well, let's see how bad the pathing on Dottie is right now. Where I got turned around a lot. Alright. Time to clear out some of these guys. And you. The infinite spawners need to be gone. So I'm fairly certain the spawns and the shockers have a separate cap from the normal cap. There can be 1,000 normal enemies in these maps, the way I have it set up. Technically only 180 more swarmers, and if I remember right, 180 more of the shocker type enemies. But I don't remember if that's exactly how it's set up. And oh my goodness. Stop chunking me. Like, 1,000 paper cuts. Seriously. No one's hitting me hard. It's just everyone. Everywhere. All at once. I still haven't seen that movie. I know I need to. People keep saying it. There's also 7 distractor types, which is normal for the spaceship troopers. I'm distracted. I completely forgot. Spaceship troopers, starship troopers. Wow. I really should know that one. I'm doing my part. Alright.
Roger that. Supplies are coming.
41 cow.
A little cheesy, but I need breathing room.
Resupply arrived. Go restock. I'm
Gimme.
taking some of the ammo.
Just need the help. Probably should have a setup that makes it harder for bugs to slow me down. This is one of the things I do notice with the overwhelming swarms. If a goo bomber gets to you, or a slasher gets to you, like sneaking up on you from behind, you are going to be stuck in a swarm pretty quickly. Yes, please, take me up. Take me up somewhere. Ow. And it's also very difficult to use the zip lines with a million things shooting at you, so they will knock you off quite frequently. Let me up, let me up, let me up. There you are, the heavy cargo drop.
Clifton menace down! Cactus! Resupply order!
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
I was born ready.
As many as I can.
Freak! I'm the beast!
Get a distraction. Please kill this dude. Help.
Getting slaughtered! Never felt better.
You also are way too annoying.
Shoot that breeder!
Alright. So one of the benefits of getting Dottie out here is Dottie's drill insta-kills anything it moves through.
But expect that to change soon.
So if I just sit on her, repair her, she has some invincibility frames after being repaired. Bosco, where are you going? Bosco, why did you just hide behind a wall?
Someone debug the dozer!
So is
I won't make it, my
that a bulk? Or is that... Let me up, let me up, let me up, let me up.
get into cover. No! It killed Red Repair.
We got a big horde of enemies approaching the drill.
Really?
Defend it or die trying.
I don't think... Oh, spawns have their own separate over spawn, don't... Or spawns have their own separate over spawn, don't they? I don't remember. I should look up some of the details of this game at some point. Yeah, that was a debt. That's alright, because that means... Oh boy. It's going to kill a bunch of bugs. It's also bad, because that means they'll respawn, and a lot of times they'll respawn a little bit closer. Granted, bugs are constantly despawning and respawning once you hit the cap. Anyway. Bulk's almost dead. Come on. Come on. There. I don't think I actually got the menaces, because I think they dug in right as that happened. I'm surprised Dottie is going through rock for this long. But I can guarantee that wherever we end up was already connected to the rest of the tunnel system. So that just seems to be how the mission content randomizer does levels. If I do this on a normal Dottie mission, it'll be a little easier during this part, because this will be more common, going through walls. So you won't have to attack on all sides, you just have to poison behind you, let them die on their own. Wow, this is going a long way. I'm still at mostly full fuel. That's actually concerning. Where are we going? How long is this mission going to be? This is going to be a long one, isn't it? Can't even keep up with Dottie that easily, especially when they're neurotoxined. I should collect my Steve army. I can have up to 3 Steves. And this is apparently a great time to grab them. Except I keep fearing most of them. You know what? You're mine. Slashers tend to die quickly. So I might not be able to get 3 Steves if I just get slashers. We're breaching a room. But according to the fuel bar, this isn't... Wait. We missed the room entirely. There is a whale in that room too. Where are we going? I want one of the guards. But I have 50 more seconds, I think.
Steve fought well and died like a hero.
Yeah. It'd be much easier to get a Steve army going if they weren't all low health, high spawn rate. Even Steve shouldn't be low health, low damage, so he's just gonna get overwhelmed constantly. To keep Steves in this difficulty, you basically have to be helping them out at every corner. Once you get 3, it's a little easier to keep 3 alive. Yay. But that initial investment takes a while. The 3 will end up protecting each other a lot. Oh. Oh? You just did a 180? Yes, I saw it and I was already attacking it. Thank you for the voice line, though. Alright. Fight the horde. They're all going for me instead of Dottie. That's interesting. I believe that pickaxe hit you. Yeah, whatever.
Shield charged and ready. Save by a machine, how humiliating. Anyone guarding
Oh boy.
the bulldozer? Little Dottie.
One thing we've noticed with the enemy targeting in this game is they tend to target things that are hard for other things to reach. So if you're like on top of something, and they can path to you, or think they can path to you, they'll try to do that. So like if you're standing on top of the refinery, which doesn't have a hitbox for bugs exactly, they can't really climb on it. They'll climb up to the ceiling and stare at you, trying to get at you, and the Macteras, who can get to you, will seemingly, like, prioritize you. That and zip lines. Bugs that can't fly will largely not be attracted to people on zip lines unless there's no one else to go to, but flying enemies will be very drawn to zip lines, which makes the refinery a lot better of a hiding spot, because it will even draw the ones who can't get you for some reason. Oh my goodness. We're just going back. We went to that room and did a 180. Dottie's fuel isn't even touched. This is the most efficient you've ever been. R&D's really doing some good work on you. So I'm pretty sure I will be having to refuel Dottie twice. Which is going to be an absolute nightmare with these many bugs and no one helping. You know what? I'm just gonna lay one down.
Stand back, supply pod inbound.
So I'm gonna need that soon enough. Just grab a Steve while I'm out here. Probably not gonna be back for a while, because Jesus, we're far away. So I'm just gonna take 2 of them, completely fill up, go back, and watch the fireworks. Bosco has a limited bullet, so I'm gonna let him deal with it.
No, the flares are recharging. Born ready.
Isn't that the spawn room again? So that's where the drop pod, hole is? No, over there is. Was there a second drop pod?
Anybody knows why it's called Loretta?
In the map? Maybe, but I thought... Yeah, that's the one I started in. So I don't have the walls explored up there. Wild. Are we gonna come out flying? Dottie, what are you doing?
Rock on!
This is a long journey. Can I get a second? Oh, is my grunt still around? Or turning. Turning and going down. We're flying now. Yeah, okay, so that's the starting room. That's why there's a second. Duh. One of them is the Dottie hole. One of them is the normal hole. The fuel is finally going down.
No flares ready.
Don't make us stop in the...
Go crazy. Reloading. Loretta is under attack. Here, have a bullet. Loretta,
Yeah, we're gonna be stopping in this room, apparently. No, I actually need... to be paying more attention. It's that grabber gone? I think it's dead.
They're all dry as a bone. Refill them.
Okay, here's the hard part.
spawns on our tail forever.
There's something. Here, I probably should have put on better laser, because this is gonna be ridiculous.
Let me go. Keep Loretta safe. Swallow this.
Then what? The spawns will not stop. Fear does buy me some time, which is one of the reasons why I always have it on this build. Not just for this mode, like being able to neurotoxin an enemy and turn around and fight something else while it's feared away is invaluable for saving ammo. Some people don't like this build because it's not immediately killing everything, but I find it to be one of the best crowd clears in the game. There was... Yep. It's not what I was about to say. There's that guy too. There was a guard somewhere. Must have died. Okay. Never mind. It just died. Okay.
Born ready.
I can't believe we have a low Um, the lack of glyphids is actually unnerving. I feel like I'm gonna turn around and run straight into a huge amount of them. And honestly, knowing this mode, probably true.
Deployed up. Here I come.
Oh. Thanks, Bosco. Perfect.
Canister topped off.
One down, one to go.
Fuel canister loaded back into the dozer.
Alright. It's about time for the game to summon another horde. I was expecting horde, not just a wave. Alright, since they have very low damage, I have some time. Once they start overwhelming, it's a bit more of an issue. Yep. Oh, really? Just got back. That attack's coming out fairly quickly.
Protect the drill dozer. It's being attacked by wildlife.
There we go. There's a oh my gosh. So damage is decreased, but attack rate doesn't appear to be. Would you stop? Let me up. I can't believe it didn't launch me there. It must have just been on the range. Another one coming. Leave. Leave. You too.
Weapon ready. Guys, keep those bloody bombs off the drill. Load it down. Now kill the rest of them.
Hi, Steve. 69%. Nice. I shouldn't have I shouldn't have repaired you at all. Ever again. Get out of here. Fear also gives Bosco time to attack. Prevents them from attacking Steve, giving Steve a little more survivability. Where? There you are. Where is that? I'm just gonna call you here just in case. Don't need you yet, but
Launching now.
there is. So, the reason why I always activate the laser once after picking up, because let's
Everybody collect ammunition.
yeah, you move very slightly faster after firing it once. Yes, please go protect Dottie.
For refuel.
So you can also tell Bosco to protect Dottie, which I always forget to set up, because in this mode it's also important to keep yourself alive. Just because there's so many bugs.
All canisters fueled. Drill dozers ready to make more progress.
Dottie.
Alright. Let's go.
Here we go. Drill dozer setting off for the Amaran Heartstone.
Alright, where are you going, Dottie? Crazy? Yeah, I know. There we go, you feared. Dottie. What a jerk. Oh. Hold on. Give me that. Oh. No, Dottie. Why? Okay, I've lost Dottie and I'm not gonna be able to get back to her anytime soon. This is a problem. Let me up. Let me up.
No flares ready.
Where's... Oh, okay, she's coming back down. Lucky.
Liquid sparks here. There must be improved nexus nearby. Bloody hell, you're hot kill.
Contact. Swarm approaching the drill dozer. Hunker down and load up.
Hope the bandage stays on.
Is it just me, or did the fuel usage stop going down? Where are we going? New Steve. Is that... I think that's two. I don't think my other one died. Yet. Some iframes. Oh, goodness. Shellback out of nowhere. Normally, a shellback in this mission type will go through Dottie into its drills and insta-die. Did they make them have a collision with Dottie now, so they roll back instead of killing themselves? A little disappointing, because that means I have to actually kill them in this mission type instead of letting them kill themselves, but at the same time, it does mean they can't hit you while you're on Dottie, which was a problem. The setup I have on this actually, it's the mole overclock, so I will do a ton more damage if I can shoot through a wall into an enemy. But in this mode, that's not really that common. Getting busy. Those are two good Steves. Need a few more seconds. I can now make another Steve. You're my new Steve. Right. Is that 3, or have I lost Steves? There's one. Seems to be a bunch of things way back there. Probably attacking some Steve. So probably still have at least one other Steve. Don't remember hearing a Steve died called out in a while. That could just be me being distracted. Who knows?
I was born ready.
And I have it set up so that I can fire with 1 bar or charge, because even with 1 bar, it does stun, and it does area of effect damage. Largely, grunts can be killed with a good shot to the head with 1 bar of charge. Unless they're guards. There's one of my Steves dead. Which means I should Steve next chance I get. Man, we are still going. My fuel has not gotten down at all. This is gonna be a long mission. Kill off some of the normal guys. The ones that remain should be guards. Here you are. What? Didn't think you took that much damage. Get out of here. Come here. Yeah. New Steve. Stop slowing me down. Here already. There we go.
Born ready.
Still going. I love the random spikes from the new secondary. Just all over the map you see little tiny holes shooting out. Because of this thing digging through the walls.
I was born ready. Die like your mother dead.
In 2 seasons, Gunner went from one of my least favorite to one of my most favorite. Just, this weapon is fantastic for being different, giving options. I've always liked the neurotoxin build, although I did the carpet bomber build for a while, which does more explosion damage than this. But with neurotoxin and fear, you don't need direct damage. You just need to make sure enough things group up using your fear that you can neurotox them all at once and just war of attrition them. Like, if you're playing with friends, you can hold out all by yourself on 4-player with this build. And if you ever need strong single point attack, because a lot of things can't be feared, you can switch to your secondary, which is both a crowd clearer and a single point killer. This thing's a little too powerful, honestly. Don't let the devs know I said that.
Damn flares could need an upgrade.
Granted, the way to make it a single point clear, I need to have a wall to shoot through, because right now it's just a pretty good damager, not as good as the bullpup. But if I can shoot through a wall, I can absolutely wreck. I can get another Steve. Do I have a slot in my Steve army? Yes, I do. Be nice to have an indication of if I can Steve other than just walking up to a bug and seeing if the E prompt appears. Getting swarmed as soon as I appear is a little annoying, but expected. Alright. Alright, how much farther is this gonna go? Am I going all the way back again? At least you went a little farther than last time. The Hearth... Is that the Hearthstone? No, that's just a normal cave formation. Okay, good. The last time I played a, Jilldozer Escort on Mission Content Randomizer, I had Dottie go past the Hearthstone like 4 times before finally settling on it. The worst part of that is the Hearthstone was floating in midair. The entire platform it was on was barely connected to the rest of the level, way up in the top of a really big room. So if a oppressor got to me, well, I'm gonna spend a lot of time climbing my way back up. Luckily I had zip lines, so I just litter them as much as possible around the Hearthstone, so that if I get bumped, I can hold E and hopefully get back onto one and continue. At least that was the plan. It seemed to work decently, but I didn't actually beat the escort. Too many things started spawning on the third phase that I had an issue staying alive when the towers appeared. There were many bulks that mission, which so far I've only seen one, so I'm concerned because it's definitely in the spawn pool. So it should start appearing. Oh, I can make another Steve. Not you. Not you. Not you. No! Bosco. I know you're trying your best. This is a lot for you to keep up with, Bosco. So, while we wait for this to go through, how's everyone doing? Pretty sure I have some time. Yeah, maybe I'm not going to do S-current mission with mission content randomizer anymore. This is just spaghetti. At least it's not all in one place, going straight up and straight down repeatedly. That was particularly annoying. Oh, I need ammo.
Nitro has been withdrawn and supply pod is inbound.
Die, you double-jointed freaks! Timber! The resupply is here. Shield
Grab
up.
2 of these, fill back up, waste some grenades. Ah, we've broken through a wall into a previous tunnel and could have grabbed those instead. Yeah, well. Leave them from next time we go through this area. Oi.
Shield charge. Locked and loaded.
I wonder. I should ask the creators of mission content randomizer, or I guess creator. I don't know if our Lord and Savior Gabe Newell, the modder, works with other people frequently. I know he has a lot of really fun mods. And I know the multiplayer mod wouldn't have been possible without the help of someone on Ghost Ship's dev team. Which is absolutely fantastic. I'm always happy when dev teams support their modders. All they're trying to do is enjoy content from their game, but maybe just a little bit more. Modding in and of itself is a lot of fun. Seeing what you can do with the game. I haven't made mods in a while, but I have a mod for Binding of Isaac that actually I really like. I called it Football, and it just has the tier turn into football, bounce around super erratically for a bit. And I didn't actually add it into the final thing, but I had a challenge for a while that I was running where it would give you that and Ipecac, because you never knew where it was going to finally explode. And it was a very silly challenge. Oh boy. Okay, let's see how fast we can refuel. Don't want to be here for very long. I want to be back on the road. Alright. Get feared, nerds. Really? So get feared, nerds. I guess if I manage to kill enough of them, there might be a lull again. Like there was last time I was refueling. Let's try that. Definitely make sure you're defending. Nice. Hair. The one, I think. Alright. What is going on? Are they attacking my Steves? Why are they all up there? Oh no. So they were attacking Steve. I can re-Steve now. Not you. Nor you. Uh-huh. Come on. Give me a good Steve. I may have to settle for a slasher at this rate.
Needs maintenance. I was born ready.
I think there's enough here to finish. There we go.
Canister. Repair the drill down canister in. Just one more. Swarming Doretta.
Oh, that guy would not fear.
From me, little Dottie fixed. We need oil, not soil. I was born ready.
Hey. That's lovely. I'm gonna get blasted across the map now. Yep. New Steve.
Attack Beretta. Yeah. We got the oppressor. I put some shells in the shell back. Doretta, yield.
Good Steve. Good Steve.
Who's a good bug? Yeah. Who's a good bug?
The drill dozer is under attack.
Yeah, there was a short lull.
Reloading.
Emphasis on short. There we go. Let's go.
Canister plate.
I don't want to stick around.
Well done. All canisters are loaded. The drill dozer is ready to move out. The drill dozer bulldozer is en route to the Hearthstone. Expect heavy resistance.
No, Dottie, no. Jerk.
Incoming swarm. Keep the dozer safe.
If Dottie knocks me off, she can keep herself safe. Alright, so we should be heading to the Hearthstone now. See how long it takes. I'm probably gonna go all the way back and all the way back again. Like we've been doing. Really? Dottie! Oh. There we go. And that's definitely not the first, because it didn't get cosmetics. So my first Steve is still alive. So I at least have 2 right now. Alright. I have 1 again. Actually, I might have 2. I don't know if one of them survived and is just really far away, not being able to get back to me, but kind of doubt it, honestly. They seem to really take to Steve's once you have one. Oh boy. Good. Flying Dottie, just what I wanted. Make sure to clean out as much of the room as possible. There's one of you. Sure. Oh boy, a spitballer. Thanks, I guess. That was both fortuitous and very not fortuitous.
Repair the dozer before it takes permanent damage. Follow my lead. Boom, baby. Damage fixed.
Alright, multiple. Naturally.
The drill dozer is ready to start the extraction of the Umbran Hearthstone. Awaiting your call, team. Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
I ordered a resupply.
Supplies are on the way.
Armor. Resupply ordered.
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
Time to restock. Cliff and Sparks. Let's find and destroy the brute nexus hatching them.
No time.
Resupply arrived.
No, I probably should. But no time. Alright. That passive... Excuse me. Passive... Reloading take care of that, because it takes about as long. Actually, it takes exactly as long. I have 5 seconds to reload my Thunder Cannon, which is one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like it, and the auto refill is you put it away for 5 seconds.
Roger that. Supplies are coming.
Don't have very many bullets left.
I ordered a resupply.
Supply progress position.
Completely surround Dottie.
Help me protect the dozer. I want. Resupply ordered.
Stand back. Supply pod inbound.
The resupply is here. Cliff it oppressor. Time to restock. Steve is gone.
Yep. Yeah.
Nitro's
Kind of
deployed.
expected to hit my own bug.
Little thought it fixed.
See? Through a wall, insta-kill. Nice.
Everybody collect ammunition.
Granted, these are easier enemies, but still. So one of the reasons I'm doing this is because the enemy pathing gets really weird when you have enough of these.
Better stand back.
They don't like crawling over them, but they will crawl up them to get to you.
Die, monsters! Resupply arrived. Go restock.
They're not considered blocking the way for like anti-bunker AI. So they'll do weird things and not spawn bunker busters, like the oppressors, when you mess with them.
Warden down. Now kill the rest of them.
Huh. It's interesting. Did they make it so you can't summon them closer than that together? Good for them. Honestly. That kind of solves that problem.
We gotta locate and destroy the boot nexus or we will have
You know what?
left its
Screw it. Let's just start.
forever. Guys, get to work. There's marks all over the
Drill dozer has begun cracking the
Need
If you lose the dozer, you lose the mission.
ammo.
And will against any hostiles. Attention team, to keep the drill dozer running at full capacity, you need to keep it
New
clear
Steve?
of bugs.
New Steve.
Also, we got an incoming swarm. Swarm? They're here.
Oh.
shield charge. Oh man, this ain't what I signed up for. Wait, we're forgetting the dozer.
No, I'm not. I've got something more important than a dozer to kill. Or bugs around the dozer to kill. Oh well. Time to repair.
Damage, fix.
Whoa! Whoa!
Outer crust has been breached. Keep defending the drill dozer.
Well, this may be it. The bulk detonator on top of Dottie. And all those flying rocks making it so I can't deal with my own surrounding area.
Swarming Doretta.
Alright, these flying rocks
Permanent damage done to
can get permanent damage, and I'll have
That's an order.
a small amount of invincibility afterwards, and now I have to go in.
Shield charged and ready.
Give me invincibility. There we are. Not personal invincibility, obviously.
Swarm detected. Keep the drill dozer operational at all costs.
Only it would fit in my pocket.
We're 50% through, team. Drill
Uh.
dozer is still holding together.
How did you do that?
Contact. Lock and load.
Get to work. There's marks all over the dozer.
Don't know if the pathing mess ups are actually all that beneficial right now. Definitely needed that out. Because I'm not going to be back if the grabber gets me far enough away. Not for a while. Probably should have taken care of this.
Doretta needs maintenance. Let me go.
Another one. Right.
I was born ready.
There you are.
We gotta protect Doretta.
bulldozer just has to drill a little further and we're done.
Doretta! Clifford Sparks here. There must be a brute nexus nearby.
Really? Let me up. Sometimes mantling really doesn't like you. This will be the first time I've beaten a drill dozer level on mission content randomizer. If I succeed, so last revive. I don't know how I'm gonna get to the drop pod once those enemies start spawning. Let me... Oh! Oh my goodness. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright, I don't have to protect Dottie anymore. I have to survive. Dottie will last longer than me. And that should kill, like, everything around here. Yeah, of course it's taking permanent damage. It dies as soon as it opens the Hearthstone. Yeah, I thought so. One of these days, I want to get a full lobby in for this. As many people as possible. Not necessarily an escort mission again, but just DRG with this mod. It would be a lot of fun. Where's Molly? The barrel surrounded by crystals. Interesting way to do it. Danger Darkness barrel mod replaces a lot of the assets if you haven't noticed. I find that one just silly, so I like to include it. Okay. We need to find a way back.
The ride home is on the way. Drop pod inbound.
Getting supply. I got the deposits.
Honest, but the roly-poly might help. Did I hear, yes! How long were you there? Oh, the Mactera grabbed me before you did. That's why. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. Can't Skyrim like you can. Fine. I'm not going to be able to use this with the menace here. Guess I can do the jump grab strat. That's a bit tedious. Oh my, thank you.
Let's not keep the ball rolling.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Almost there. Almost there. Oh boy. I lost where the drop pod is. There. Really far up.
Initiating launch sequence. Rock Galactic, thanks you for your good work.
Driller would be great right now.
It spawns on our tail forever.
Let me up! Oh my gosh, stop. Stop.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Not bugs, the mantling. Maybe I can use you to launch me up. That'd be funny. Hey! Not quite.
We gotta locate and destroy the brute nexus, or we will have Cliff and Spawn on our tail forever.
Come on.
Locked and loaded.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to last until the next shield, am I? So I don't have... Get feared, nerds. Oh, man, that's not working. Hey! Got it, though. Kills back. That should give me enough breathing space to get in. Oh, man.
We're pulling you back in.
That is a mess. Yeah. I think it's about time that I get off. It's been fun. I know I'm streaming when less people are online, for one. I don't know how I'm gonna make this a more regular thing. Basically, I've just been using free time for this. Holiday, paid time off stuff. It's the end of the year, we get extra. Luckily, I'm thankfully not in retail. But yeah, I definitely want to play more of this, but I also want to play a whole bunch of other games. And one day, if I have enough people join me, we can have a really ridiculous lobby of Deep Rock going.
Rock and roll! This is
Hopefully not one that kills everybody's computers. Oh. Didn't notice that one. Yeah, there's infection all over the station now. Anyway. Anyone who joined me, hope you had fun. I know... I enjoyed the ridiculousness. Even if it can get frustrating when you're that close to something and you just get swarmed right there. Hey, we figured out that having only one pipe segment per pump doesn't break the mission type. Yeah. Got to see some silliness. Until next time. Take care, y'all. Well, I might find a better schedule at some point, but for now, I'm just gonna be on randomly. If you like my content, you can follow me on Twitch. You'll catch me more often there. I also stream on YouTube, but there's not really YouTube integration in games, so I may just drop it to fully do it on Twitch, honestly. With Restream service being a little more annoying to use than it was when I first started, and Streamlabs going pay to have any improvements? I don't know, streaming has gotten weird. But hey, VTubers are a lot easier than they were when I started, so hey, that works. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.